Yo, what is up guys, it's the Goblin, back again today with another Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about something that literally is the most overpowered thing in Black Ops 3, and it's not just the scope on the gun, it's a bunch of stuff that you have to combo together, because I saw a bunch of YouTubers yesterday make videos about this scope, like how they change the scopes, and it basically gives you like little to no recoil. So I did some research on my own, and I came up with this insane class and insane setup that is just so overpowered, so I'm going to bring it to you guys in today's video. But if you guys can, leave a rating on this thing, or I'm looking for some feedback, so I'd appreciate some likes. And also I'm running a huge giveaway for COD points in the description below. I just started this giveaway, so if you want to enter into my giveaway, you have a pretty good chance, or not, I mean not a pretty good chance, but you'll be entered into the giveaway that just started. I'm giving away a huge amount of COD points, so the link to that will be in the description. Make sure you guys all click that and enter my giveaway. So let's get right into it right here into today's video. So basically what happened was in the latest patch, and now I'm not the first person to discover this. I know a bunch of you YouTubers have made videos on this, and I kind of find it weird when YouTubers try to play it off like they were the first one and everything. You know, there's no harm in saying you weren't the first person, as long as you know, keeping it real with the subscribers. And this is just so overpowered that I have to bring it to you guys, even though I'm not the first person on it, because I did some research on my own, and you guys can tell from this gameplay I go absolutely off with it. So basically, in the last patch, what they did, or maybe it was a few patches ago, but it was just recently discovered, the BOA sight, the BOA 3, and the Varic scope, they basically changed them so it makes your gun have less recoil when you're using it. Now, I've tried them, and I have to say the Varic scope is the best out of the two by far. The Varic scope, you can keep it either on zoomed in or zoomed out. There's two options on it, and different ones work better for different guns. For assault rifles, what I've tested is that I like to keep it zoomed in on the normal zoom, and for SMGs, when I use it, I zoom it out. So basically what happens is if you run grip, and literally this works with any gun in the game, KN-44, VMP, I've even done it with the Vesper, you run grip, and you run quick draw, and you run this scope right here, your Vesper is going to have little recoil, and it actually kind of feels like the old Vesper. Now, the only bad thing about this is you have a weird looking scope on your gun, which obviously doesn't make it exactly like the old Vesper, but the recoil is definitely controllable, and it's definitely really good on these guns that have high recoil. I'm just using it on the KN-44 for this game because I wanted to test it out, but definitely the guns that have more recoil, the better this setup is going to be on it. Now, what I recommend is not just the scope. You don't just need the Varic scope. You also need to combine quick draw as well as fast hands. You need those perks and attachments. If you have quick draw and fast hands, you're absolutely going to be aiming down sight super fast. Your gun is going to come up super fast, and is going to make up for having to lock onto your aim when you have that scope, because when you have a scope, sometimes when you zoom it in, it's going to be a bit harder to lock your aim in as when you had no scope, because you could just, with the iron sights, you know how they were going to respond. It's going to be really easy and comfortable. I'm not the most comfortable on this Varic scope, but I think if you guys practice with this thing, it's definitely overpowered on, like, right now. I think they're definitely going to patch it. I don't think it's a glitch. I think they meant it to be like this, but I think they overdid it. You know, sometimes when Treyarch is patching things, nerfing, buffing, they overdo it. I think they definitely overdid it on reducing the recoil in these sights, and I think that the Varic scope is definitely one that you guys all have to give this thing a try. Definitely with this setup. Like, if you run just the Varic scope by itself, it's going to be okay, but I'm telling you guys, you got to trust me on this. I've had some experience. I've been testing it all day. You need to run with the quick draw and the fast hands. Those are basically like the best two things in the game anyways, and when you pair them with any sort of scope, it just makes it so much better, and makes this one of, probably I'd say this with like a VMP or a Vesper is probably one of the most overpowered class setups in the game right now at this point. I'm saying this is going to get patched probably in the next patch, so you guys will definitely want to get on and get your games in with it right now while it's still available, and definitely be sure to give that a go. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did, make sure to drop some ratings on this thing. I'd appreciate if you guys could all drop some love and some likes on this thing. If we could hit 2,000, that would be awesome. And once again, I have that giveaway going, so make sure you guys check it out in the description down below. Thanks for watching today's video. Have a great night, you guys. Subscribe for a cookie, and I'm out. Peace.